I'm Ted Bollinger with TVS Pro, and in this quick look video, we're going to examine why the Theo-Z65 Lite was introduced, and we're going to compare the Theo-Z65 and the Lite version and talk about how they're different. We're also going to announce the upcoming independent calibration. You are invited, and we'll give you more details at the end of this video. So to understand why the Lite was introduced, we have to understand why the original Theo was introduced. We had spent several years with professional laser projectors, and we really wanted to bring those advantages into the home theater. The laser inherently has a higher brightness, which would give us great HDR. It has long-term color stability. It doesn't go up and down every time you change a lamp because there are no lamps. The projectors last longer. They're now up to 30,000 hours. And there's almost zero maintenance because you don't have to put expensive lamps in them. There's less fan noise, and they're more consistent in their brightness. It does not drop after 200 hours. So we really liked the Optima, the UHZ65, but we wanted better blacks. The blacks were good, but they weren't great, and the color was good, but it wasn't great. We wanted to get those really deep, rich colors. So after 11 months of testing, the Theo-Z65 was born. So why was the Theo-Z65 introduced? Well, we wanted to reduce the amount of labor needed to configure and calibrate each projector. It was determined that most users only used about 4 of the 12 modes that we had been configuring, and the extra 200 lumens are only needed for screens larger than 130 inch. The Lite would give more home theater enthusiasts the ability to enjoy 4K lasers. So what are the differences? Well, as you can see, there's a price difference because obviously there's less labor involved. The number of modes that we configure is different, but keep in mind, notice the note on the bottom is that all of the modes work. They're just not optimized. They're more like the manufacturers. And then, of course, there's a difference in brightness, and it's allowing us to do much better delivery with the Lite. We'll typically have them in stock, and we can ship them out the next day. So we're very excited about that. Now, this is the independent comparison event we're talking about. The Theo-Z65 Lite and the JVC. JVC announced at CEDIA that they have a new firmware that allows frame adaptive HDR. We're very anxious to see how that works. We're a JVC dealer. This is not a fair comparison. The JVC is a much more sophisticated. This is not a shootout. This is so that you, as a customer, and our customers understand what the options are in different given price ranges. So we're hoping that that HDR firmware, which is supposed to ship sometime towards the end of October, will be available, and we're hoping to be able to do this sometime in early November. So stay tuned and be sure and check our website for updates.